All right, this is the second half of that Miami game, and I'll apologize for the first half, at least the end of it. You may have heard some elevated voices. I'll just put it that way because Braden chipped another tooth playing football out back. So, anyways, okay, so they start the second half of the game with the ball. Let's see what they do. I think it's another pass play. Again, this kid is the primary. Let's see what happens. Here he is, little pass play, seeing the flats. They do a lot of these little passes. They don't have the ability to throw real deep, except for when the taller kid, which I think it's this one, gets the ball. So we're going to fast forward. Okay. Here's that same play we spoke about, right? See how these kids are facing back? We know when that happens. In this case, this kid's not split out, but it doesn't really matter. Anytime they have the guard, the center, and the guard facing towards the quarterback, it's going to be either a run to this kid or a run to this kid. There we go. There's a kid, cuts inside, cuts outside. It's a good little player, and he scores. So no difference. This guy's complaining about something. You're going to see a little conference over here. I don't know what he was complaining about, but it's really not relevant to us. I'm going to rewind. Again, you're going to see the idea here is that defense can't really see where the ball is, right? So in this little grouping of kids, the quarterback will fake it to this kid and give it to this, or fake it to this kid and give it to this. So if they run it right, if the fake's here, this guy will come out, and then they'll go hoping that the defense will go with the first one. So you'll see again, this is the kid that scores 4 out of 5 touchdowns. Again, not a really good fake. Not very good flag polling. They did get outside, but I think they ran that play probably 4 times maybe. And that's probably how they'll open up with us as well. A little conference there. I don't know what that's about. Looks to be kind of heated towards this guy, which again doesn't really affect us. All right, we're going to fast forward. Okay, this is kind of set up like that swinging door play. Let's see what happens. I think that's exactly what it is, where you're going to see all these kids go here and the center go out in the flat. Or in this case, it's just a center pass. They did, and we can't fall asleep here, because in this case, same setup where everyone goes over here, and they did try to pass to one of these kids, which they were actually wide open. So safeties need to do their job and stay deep. Okay. Turnover, or not turnover, that's the extra point. So it's now the other team's ball. Again, same setup. This guy just kind of stands there. In this case, this kid just kind of stands there as well. And this kid here is the one that makes all the plays. So we've got to work on picking him on Sunday's practice. See, he starts cheating in a little bit, so he is following him. Makes another flagpole. Let's see what happens here. This kid is way, way out. There's nobody even in front of him. He just stays out. This kid comes in motion. Doesn't do anything to the defense except for this kid here. Tries to cut it inside. Did see this guy did come in a little bit. Maybe get outside him. I don't know. They're pretty disciplined in their defense, and again, this kid makes almost all the plays. So fast forward. I'm going to show you something. Watch this kid, right? So they're running, I don't know what they're trying to run, maybe a double reverse, but this kid just gets down the field, right? Right past him. This kid doesn't really move. All right, so fast forward. See big old splits here, big old splits here. It's a little double reverse pass they tried to run. With this kid coming out. Runs right into coverage. Still gets behind him though. So I don't know that there's going to be a lot open in the middle of the field. Only because they have a safety that just stays there. But if you're this guy here, if this is our wide receiver, and traditionally we'd run a post would come right into the middle. Same guy, but run a flag in this area right here, or run the post to occupy and then have somebody come do a down and out or down and in, depending on what side of the ball we're on. All right, so we're gonna go there. Bigger. Double reverse. Okay, that's the one that tried to run. Okay, so that's turnover on downs. We're gonna fast forward. Slow it down a little bit. Usually when they spread out, they pass or try to pass. And watch this kid. This kid will come over. He comes over. He's wide open in the flats. Watch. This kid comes this way. This defender. Wide open. So again, that's the kid we'll play man-to-man on. I think if we can neutralize him, we'll be okay. Fast forward, fast forward. Here's the kid. Try to do a little double reverse. Didn't work out too well. He's a good thrower, so we know if he's a quarterback, he's probably going to throw, which they were going to do here. Penalties, he was off, so they were offsides. Fast forward. He's got a pretty good little arm. So a lot of missed flagpoles. See, he's the center. So the center goes out in the flat. Look for these short passes. Pretty well covered. A lot of missed flagpoles. And he just trips. Okay. Here's the kid. More than likely going to be a pass with this guy out here. So he goes out in the flat. Scores. He just comes across the field. He's the primary. And he scores. Let me show you something too. This is the kid that we're going to go man on man. But look, he's a lefty. He's got actually a pretty good arm, so he can throw the ball as well. But when that taller kid gets the ball, we pretty much know that they're probably gonna pass. So fast forward. They like this setup for extra points. I'm going to send everyone over here, and they will either hit the center, in the middle, or over here. Sometimes they did pass to this gaggle of people. They try it again. So we just have to be disciplined. We know in that particular case it's definitely going to be a pass. A lot of times they'll go to the center. Sometimes they will go for some of the people on the swinging door side, if you will. Okay, so the other team gets the ball. Fast forward a little more. Fast forward. Forward. Right, see, Tom, on the first down, second down, see how close these all these kids are playing to the ball. They're only playing a yard or two off. You get to third down, they all drop back. Okay, see, he's a deep safety, but this area is wide open. These corners don't do much from a coverage standpoint. A little bit too fast. This kid makes play again, right? So the idea here, what we want to do is if we're going to run a dive to this side, in this case it's a handoff, we want this person just to come here and stand right in front of this kid, just to get in his way. Can't move, but we need to get in his way to get the running back through the line. So pick here, stand in his way. All right, they dropped the ball. Fast forward. All right, turnover. Again, not that it matters. The kids on this team on defense, they'll pull the flag and just drop them. I mean, that's not real good sportsmanship. It really tells a lot about my opinion, the coaches. Coaches should be all over that. So, anyways, we'll fast forward. 2x, 3x. Okay, when this is set up this way, more than likely they're going to probably do some kind of reverse or maybe a running back pass option or a simple pass in this case. When they spread out, it's going to be some form of pass typically. They tried to throw deep on us a few times. We intercepted quite a few. They did get behind us a few times, so we just have to remember that. We'll pass. Fast forward. What that was, it was an illegal rush. I'll show you. So he just came in and pulled his flag. Again, they didn't go real deep. A lot of the stuff is just in here. I think what they're hoping to do is pass it and then let the kids run. So we just have to make sure that if it is a pass, that our cornerbacks and our linebacker know to play the pass. Okay, we know what this play is going to be. That's the play that we spoke about before, or it's either going to be a run this way from a guard or a run this way from the guard. Here it is. Same kid, shocker. See what they did. Fake it to this kid. The other kid comes around. All right, so fast forward. All right, so that was just a simple simple reverse that didn't go anywhere. Turnover on downs. I think on this one you see a interception for a touchdown. Again, same kid right here is the one that picked it off or picks it off and runs it in. A little bit deeper. Cross the line here. Didn't really have a quarterback that could throw the ball very well. Intercepts it, turns it for a touchdown. All right, fast forward. Same kid, shocker. That was just a straight dive. I think that was the only time they ran that play where coach obviously saw this. There's nobody here. This kid really doesn't move. So they just ran a straight dive. Again, the way we're going to defend it is we're just playing man-to-man against this guy. He'll make some plays still, but hopefully that will help to stop him. Okay, fast forward, touchdown. I think, let's see, we've got about a minute left in the tape. I don't remember. It's probably more of the same from this team. Yeah, it's kind of Miami against, unfortunately, not the best team in the league, so we don't learn a whole lot. We know that they're very disciplined. Miami is. Same kid makes a play, so I think we know what we have to do.